Eurobox presents What is Laughter? The Functional Structure of Laughter, written by Doldur H. What is Laughter is not a light book about jokes or entertainment. It is a serious, ambitious, thought-provoking study that treats laughter as something far more revealing, a human act tied to judgment, morality, culture, power, social life. From the outset, using Doldur makes it clear that laughter is never merely a reflex in the simplest sense. It can punish, appreciate, release tension, reflect values, and expose social contradictions. That alone gives the book an unusual force because it asks reader to reconsider something familiar and everyday as if seen it from the first time. One of the strongest aspects of the work is its range. The book moves across philosophy, sociology, psychology, aesthetics, and cultural history without reducing laughter to just one discipline or one explanation. It brings ancient Greek through into dialogue with modern questions, engages figures such as Plato and Socrates, and follows the evolution of laughter from classical discussions all the way to contemporary society. That breadth gives the study both depth and intellectual seriousness, while also showing how persistent and unresolved the question of laughter really is. What makes the book especially interesting is that it is not content with asking why humans laugh. It also asks what laughter means, what kind of judgment it contains, why the same situation may provoke laughter in one person and discomfort in another, and how power tries to regulate what can and cannot be laughed at. That line of inquiry gives the book a strong contemporary relevance. Doldur is not simply theorizing in the abstract, he is connecting laughter to inequality, authority, social conformity, and the struggle for a more just world. There is also something admirable in the scale of the author's argument. It is a book that clearly comes from years of questioning, reading, and lived reflection. It treats laughter not as a trivial subject, but as a way into much larger questions about being human. The idea that laughter can be understood as a form of judgment, even as a kind of response to the world, gives the whole study a distinctive identity. Whether readers agree with every conclusion or not, they are very unlikely to come away from it without having their thinking sharpened. Another real strength is the moral and philosophical urgency behind the project. Beneath the analysis runs a clear concern for human dignity, justice, and the conditions that either allow people to laugh freely or force laughter into distortion. That gives the book emotional weight as well as intellectual purpose. It is not an academic exercise detached from life. It is a study animated by the belief that understanding laughter also means understanding pain, power, exclusion, and the possibility of a fairer future. What is Laughter? The Functional Structure of Laughter is an original and substantial work, one that will appeal especially to readers interested in philosophy, social thought, cultural criticism, and the deeper structures of human behavior. It is a demanding book in the best sense, not because it tries to impress, but because it genuinely wants to think, and that gives it lasting value. What is Laughter by Doldur H is now available in bookstores and digital platforms. It's a publication by Eurobox.